Alright everybody, welcome back to Low Initiative. It is D&D night again, and last session the party spent some time around town gathering supplies before they took off in the direction of a meteor that they saw fall from the sky. They're attempting to figure out what's going on with it. It's been told that it's roughly 2 towns away. They are en route to the first town where they've been told that provisions have been made for them to gear up and make sure that they're ready for this trek. It's a 3-day trek as long as nothing goes wrong, and they just finished day number 1. They got their long rest in place, and now the day is theirs.
You forgot to mention that half the party got wasted before we left town.
Oh yeah, I did forget that half the
That's
party
right.
got very, very wasted before they left town. Which made for some interesting RP and some of the backstories to be shared. Alright, so what would you all like to do today?
So I guess it's after our long rest and it's early in the morning.
Yes, it is.
We were heading to Shorecrest.
Yes.
So do you guys want to pack up the cart and just continue on our way to Shorecrest?
Yeah, I don't think we've got a reason to hang around.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Alright, so who is rolling the D4 for the day?
I rolled a 4.
We both rolled a 4.
Alright.
We get a double 4.
I need a
No.
D100, please.
Oh crap.
A 6. Okay. So that means that the sky has a light cloud cover. The day is warm with a nice cool breeze, and travel should not be impeded whatsoever. If I can get a D20 roll as well.
We both rolled really low.
Alright. So the second day's travel is going fairly well. No issues that you can see, nothing's jumping out at you. You make a full day's journey without any kind of issue. Oh, what would you like to do at the end of the day? Anyone?
End of the day, set up camp.
Okay. Who's going to be looking for camp?
Probably someone with high survival, maybe?
Yeah, I can.
Which is not
Okay.
me.
Make a survival check.
Awesome. I do have high survival, but I rolled a 2. So plus 8. It gives me 10.
Alright. It's easy enough to find a spot off of the road. You think you're pretty well hidden from the road itself. Nice flat surface. Anybody want to do anything while you make camp, or are we going to go straight into rest?
can go straight into sleeping. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Make sure Thomas knows that he's muted. Because I know he liked to hunt.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to fix stream issues at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I'd like to go look for
To
provisions
be
myself.
honest, we've. Well, yeah. You know what? I guess we didn't get any of the meat that we made last time because it's all back at the house. So yeah, I'll try to hunt.
We still
Yeah,
have a
but-
fair amount.
Yeah,
on
so
us,
just say we
though.
still have like, you guys still have like 2 months worth of rations. I think you said.
Nah, I'll give it a go. Is that a perception?
Let's make it a survival check.
Nice.
Very nice. All right, so the area that you're in at this point in time is a plains area. So you'd actually find a nice-sized buck out in the woods.
All right.
For a moment, I thought you said book.
No.
Yeah, like an encyclopedia. It's awesome. All right.
So much knowledge.
I'll get close enough to it and then try to attack it with my longbow.
Okay. What is
My new
close enough to
fancy
it?
longbow. Within 150 feet.
Okay. Make a stealth roll for me.
Good.
See if you can beat its passive perception. Oh yeah, you're good. It has no clue you're there. So go ahead and roll an attack. That will definitely hit. Oh wait. What is... Let's see. Okay. Yes, that will definitely hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Where did that send?
Okay.
Oh, it does break it up. So there's the seven piercing and 6 poison.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you strike true right through the heart of this creature, and it drops immediately. Doesn't even twitch. Had a total of 4 hit points.
What can I say except you're welcome?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Either one of those would have been enough to have taken that one out. So you get a decent-sized medium deer. If you take it and clean it well, you're probably looking at about 35 to 40 pounds of meat, depending on how well you clean.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and cook up a good pound for anyone who wants it or so, and then prep the rest for drying on the back of the cart, probably.
All right.
I will only take some.
Yes.
What kind of food did I find on my trek?
So you're familiar with this area because you did the search before going towards Shorecrest. So this is the same area that you were able to find the mixed berries. So you found some blueberries and some wild strawberries in the same locations that you found them before.
Sweet.
Yes, very sweet. Lots of natural sugar there.
That's funny.
Alright, is there anything else anyone wants to do before nightfall? All right. In that case, who's going to be taking the first watch?
Yeah, I mean, I usually take all the watches, but
I
obviously,
was assuming like with Frydak.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take it. No, you good.
All right. I need 2 d20 rolls.
Not perception.
Well, you can roll perception if you want, or it can just be a straight d20.
Well, I mean, I got a +10 to perception, so I'm gonna roll it.
I get a +4 in so yeah.
Okay. So it's a 16 and a 14. Okay. So you're able to make it through the first 2-hour shift with no headaches. Who's taking the second shift?
Mouse will.
Okay. 2 more rolls, please. Alright, you're able to make it through the second shift. Just fine with no incident as well. Also, if there is any RP that you guys want to do in this, just go ahead and interject it in. If you guys want to sit and talk around the fire while you're watching, I am totally fine with that.
Well, unfortunately, Frydak can't talk because he's in his inactive state. So
All right, fair enough.
Let me know if this works.
Okay. It did.
Excellent.
All right, who's taking third?
I'll take third since I just rolled that.
Okay.
I got no clue what it was.
It was a 9.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, get him out of the way. 14. All right. All right, so you're able to make it through that shift without any issues either. Very nice. All right, so that's the third shift, correct?
Yeah.
That is what you said. I will take the 4.
Okay.
Okay.
A 2 and an 11. All right, so able to make it through all 4 shifts without any issues. All right, so you get your full rest, and morning crests over the grasslands. Morning Shears, what would you like to do?
we have one more day of travel left.
Yes. I need a D4 roll for weather. Okay, and a D100. Okay. Clear skies. So, no cloud cover at all. Still warm, but is a nice day for travel. All right. So next up, I need the D20 roll for your actual travel. It really wants it to be an 11.
I guess so.
Okay. So as you approach the town, as you approach the town, you do notice a few things in the farmland that were not there before. It looks like there have been some decorative statues added along the roadside. Different animals, statues of people, just really nice ornate statues.
Fancy.
Yeah, real fancy.
I am dubious about this.
Traveling through, it looks like there's been an artist coming through, but there is no
So,
issues getting to.
do they seem randomly placed, or is it more of
They seem to be along
like
the
a deliberate?
They generate right along the roadside. So it's hard to tell if they're deliberate or if they're more random. You don't see any out in fields or anything like that.
They're just all along the side of the road.
Yes.
Are they all made of the same material?
Yes, they are.
Stone.
If you want to make an investigation check.
Uh, 18.
Investigated the heck out of those.
Yeah, and a natural 20 there. Okay, so
Thought.
these are ornately carved stone. Doesn't look like it's like marble or anything like that. It's just a typical stone statue.
So, is it obvious that it's carved, or does it look like it may have been alive at some point?
With a 25, you wouldn't see any chisel marks on it. They don't look weathered.
Well, it wasn't that long ago we were here.
Right. So,
But it seems like there's too many for the amount of time we were gone.
Unless we were gone a lot longer than we thought.
Well, let's see here. You've been gone from here. This is day 11.
And how many statues are there?
You found 3.
I mean, if an artist showed up the day we left, it's feasible he could have created 3 statues in 11 days.
This ornate, though, I don't know. They're made of solid stone.
Gotcha. 3.
Are they anyone we recognize?
No.
I think you said some of them were animals?
Right. You've got a couple of animals and you've got 1 human statue.
Do any of them look easily moved?
Oh yeah. The animal ones, they're smaller, but
So they don't have like a base or anything.
no, there's no base
A
to them.
pedestal.
Um, The humanoid is just a standing pose. The two animals you see, one is a raven and the other one is a rabbit.
So the human, is there like the expression? Is there anything going on with his face?
25. The facial expression looks tired. Kind of the expression that you would expect from someone who's been standing on their feet for several hours, either to work or to stand and be posed. But no look of fear or anything.
Or shocked, whatever.
Right.
Does anybody have detect magic?
I do.
I mean, maybe it couldn't hurt.
So do I. You go ahead with detect magic. I'm gonna also do detect evil and good.
Okay.
Are you doing both or just one?
You go ahead and do detect magic. I'll do detect evil and good.
I feel very stupid right now.
Why?
is that?
Here's my question. Where are we?
Just outside of Shorecrest?
Yes.
So this is all leading up to the town?
Yes.
Okay.
And we've been at Surecrest before.
Yes. With the bugbears.
That's where we picked up the prisoners. The
Oh, that's
bugbear
where
prisoners.
we picked up the bugbears.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm on board now.
So, detect magic and detect evil and good return no senses.
Okay.
You're not picking up anything within 30 feet of you.
I think these are just statues, y'all.
Maybe.
All right. So, do you continue through to the town?
Yeah. I think we've kind of exhausted these statues.
Okay.
How close to the town are we?
You're about a mile out.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
If I remember correctly, we didn't like the guy that we talked to here last.
Correct. That was Adram Borelli. Okay.
I'm trying to remember.
Go ahead.
Adram definitely sounds like the name of a jerk.
Yeah.
Can't imagine why you'd say that. Where is... Okay, 1 second here. Maps. Here it is. All right. So we are back at Shorecrest. All right. What would you all like to do once you're here?
Get some glasses.
I guess go in town and check in with them and see if our supplies are ready.
Okay. So
Did they? Whenever we were sent on this quest, did they give us a contact person in Shorecrest to see about our supplies?
they did not. They just said that provisions were made for supplies.
Okay.
What did everybody order again?
Nobody's
Well,
ordered anything yet.
It was the people in Talahara who sent us over here said that they would contact Shorecrest and make sure that Shorecrest had some supplies ready for us when we got there. I believe that's what it was.
Yes. Alright, so someone make a perception check for me if you're looking for shops or something along those lines.
Oh, that was almost a 19, but it was a 3. But plus 10 gives me 13.
Why we keep rolling the same? What the heck?
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. So
Besties.
13s and 14s will pick up a couple of shops. You do find a fishmonger, a linen salesman. You find the cooper, the carpenter,
Candlestick
baker.
maker?
Is there a candlestick maker?
I was
There is
just
not.
about to ask that. You beat me by 1
There's
second.
not a candlestick maker. And then there is the harbor master as well, Atrum. There's also the shipwright, which would handle incoming trade.
For some reason, despite Shorecrest being called Shorecrest, I just kept picturing this town inland.
This is a small fishing village.
So, I guess I will go talk to Adrian.
Okay. Thomas, with that 22, you would notice all of those as well as another statue near the gate.
Another new statue. Okay.
This one is in the shape of a cow.
So, I think I would definitely go talk to Atrum as well.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to, if you would lead the way, Frydak, or I have some things I would say.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Adrum greets you. Well, it's wonderful to see you all again. I have been
Hello.
briefed by Zorus on the events that have unfolded, and I'm gracious to you for your thoroughness in the investigation.
Yeah.
It seems we may have misjudged.
Well,
Yay.
at the end of the day, they got back to their people, and we found the person responsible.
Yes, and I must say, I'm happy to have him off the streets. My only goal is the protection of our people. Also, I have been told that you've been tasked with going to see what that giant falling rock was all about, and that you may
Yes.
need provisions.
Yes,
That
is
would
why
be
we're here.
accurate.
Okay. What can we get for you? It's all on Zorus's tab, so don't abuse it, but get what you might need.
If it's what it looks like, then we might need some mining equipment.
So probably a cart.
I mean, we have a cart, we have a horse and carriage.
Oh, that's right, we brought it.
Yeah.
A second one might not be bad though, because ours holds our party. I don't know that it holds extra.
That's true. Now,
And
some of
go
us have noticed there is a new visitor among you. It looks like. How? I noticed all the statues.
Oh yes. We have had a interesting amount of statues pop up. They're all finely crafted. No one knows exactly who the artist is. They've just been popping up. Oh, about one a day, actually.
Oh, so you don't even know who the artist is?
Do I notice there's
Is
There's
there
a cow
reports of
here.
missing people or animals?
We have had a couple of people go missing.
Is anyone missing their cattle?
Well, we lose cattle all the time. There are, unfortunately,
Does-
predators.
The cow have like any
So-
marker on its ear or maybe a
Yeah, is there any branding
brand.
or anything?
Let's
So-
see here.
The ones out on the road, you said they're just a mile from town, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask Adram, can you follow me for just a moment? Just give me a few minutes of your time, and then I want to lead him back out to the human statue. Because he knows this town better than any of us. Do you recognize him?
He does look familiar. He does resemble one of the local farmers. Edmund Boulderdown.
Edmund Boulderdown?
Yes. He's a wonderful gentleman. People love him. I can understand why there would be a statue made of him.
But I guess my
Have you
question
seen him
is
since the statue popped up?
exactly.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Have you seen him since the statue popped up?
He does sort of keep to himself. He is a farmer. If you would like, I can take you over to his abode and we can have a chat with
Yeah.
him.
We should go over and see Edmund as soon as possible before we even get our provisions, just to make sure.
All right. Leads you just a little bit down the road, cross the field, and come to a small house.
Along the way, do we see any more statues?
No more statues along the way. Knocks on the door. Waits a couple of minutes. Knocks again.
Did he live alone or was he married?
He lived alone.
Okay.
Gives the door a gentle push, and then peeks his head in and... Edmund? Edmund, are you home? Interesting. Well, he may be out on a trip, or he could... There's any number of places he could be. He could be working the fields. I didn't see him while we were out, but it's not
Or
unusual
he-
for him to be out.
Could be standing very still
he have-
along the road.
Does he have any neighbors that would be used to seeing him on a regular basis?
Oh no, the farmers here have several acres between them.
Can I do the survival one?
Have
lets
you
track,
noticed
like,
any-
footprints, right?
So, yeah, survival for footprints. Yes, Thomas?
Have you noticed any other statues of people?
I can't say that I have. So far, it's mostly been animals.
I would like to do a survival check around the place to see if I can see any recent footprints.
Alright, with a 27, you would see footprints leading up to the statue. You would also see, humanoid footprints leading up to the statue. Roughly
Right.
the same size as the feet.
Of Edmund.
Yes. You would also see bovine appearing footprints leading up behind him and then away from him.
Can I follow those bovine footprints? Do they lead up to the cow by the gate?
They do not. They lead back out into the field.
Okay. Can I follow the bovine footprints?
Okay. Are you going without the rest of the party?
I would like to have at least one person come with me. Unless anybody else wants to come with me.
Same mouse followed him.
I would definitely keep following the trail, because this
Yeah.
is definitely something worth investigating.
All right. So how many members of the party are with Frydak right now?
Helena
Mouse
is
and
going to
Thomas?
join as well.
I'll go.
So,
So
how about you? Are you included in this?
Enjoying the statues too much.
You're enjoying the statues too much?
Probably
Yes.
defacing him.
Okay, so you are. Let me just get this clear. You are not going with them. Okay. So Light stays behind and looks at the statues in town.
And we're following the bovine footprints.
Yes, you're following the bovine footprints. So the rest of the party splits off from Light.
Oh, it hurts my heart to even hear the word "splits the party." All right.
Yes.
Let's keep
Speaking of
following
splitting the party,
footprints.
FYI, Helena is away from the keyboard, but she can hear what's going on.
Okay.
So with a 27 survival check, you would be able to follow out to another field. Delete that. We're going to open this up. Where is it? Come on. Okay, 1 second. Currently, there was one that I forgot to load in here. Thought I did it already, but I guess not. Grab it real quick. Here it is. All right. So you make your way to this field. You would be coming in from this direction over here.
Okay.
And you do see two more humanoid statues. One
Is
field over here and one over here.
is what's his face still with us? Did
Oh, is-
Did you
Adram
direct-
follow us?
That'd
did
be
you direct
Adram,
him to
wouldn't it?
follow?
I mean, it probably would have been helpful for him to follow us. One would, I guess.
I guess the real question is, what would he have done? Because we definitely were like following footprints from the statues, and there's something going on here. So I feel like I don't know. Would he have naturally followed us? I don't think any of us actually were like, "Hey, come on!" But yeah.
Would
Honestly-
he have stayed at the ferry?
He most likely would have made his way back to the town whenever you
Okay.
started following. He is a harbor master and a diplomat, so he's not
Okay.
the adventurer.
And he doesn't really seem concerned about statues or a missing person.
Right.
So, but that all we can see is these two more humanoid statues.
Yes.
And do the bovine footprints lead up to both of the statues or one of them?
Yes, they do. These two statues, looking at their faces, they do not look as peaceful.
Oh, goody.
It seems
So,
like
What does that mean?
the bovine footprints at the other statue led up to behind the initial statue, whereas these lead to the front.
Really? Okay.
So, like, are they appear scared, or
They do appear terrified.
a scary magic cow? Got it.
Well, so I think the cows are just running loose. So I think the bovine footprints might be a red herring. Or just an indicator that there are cows running around a farm, which is not going to be
Well, I mean,
unusual.
the fact that they're going directly for each statue, that can't be a coincidence.
Well,
A single
they
set
could've-
of bovine footprints going directly from one statue to another statue to another statue, that's not cows that are just running amok. That's specific pathways that it's following. Can I once again do a detect evil or good?
You can.
Well, I mean, actually, it's a concentration. So, have we been doing this for less than a minute?
It's 10 minutes, and
10 minutes.
no. Whenever you did the initial, you went back into town, had a conversation, and walked back.
Oh, that's right. So, I would like to do another detect evil and good, por favor.
Okay.
And then I'd like to walk up to these statues while I have it running.
Okay.
I think I'm. Well, I guess I'll wait and see what happens with that.
Okay. So detect evil and good, unfortunately, bring no hits on these two statues.
Or anything around the statue for 30 yards? Or 30
yards,
feet?
30 feet? No, nothing within 30 feet.
Okay.
How far are we from? We went out of town a little bit to go to the farms. Are we within a distance of the farms? I mean, sorry, of the town?
So this is like within a mile circle of the town. These are farms that are littered throughout the outer edge.
All right, I'm going to use. It's going to use a spell slot, but I'm going to go ahead and use this feature, which allows me to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile, or if this is a desert, within 6 miles. But I don't think it is.
Celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, undead. So, unfortunately, that also does not draw a hit. I do need someone to make a perception check for me, though.
Golly.
14.
Every time when it's needed, I roll crap.
It's alright, it's still high enough. Okay, 20
There you go,
is definitely
Thomas.
high enough. So you do notice sound coming out of the tree line here. Which means that you are not going to get a surprise round.
Okay.
As you notice a large metallic bull start to walk its way out of the tree line.
I'm sorry, did you say metallic?
Yes.
That's such bull.
Ah.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Awesome.
It was a cow.
Holy cow!
I knew I shouldn't
Oh,
take
good.
a
Sure, if it's holy.
At one time, I didn't prep heat metal.
That's such a good spell.
I've heard it's very situation dependent.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of things that handle metal.
So Frydak's 7. Thomas is 11. Minus a 4. Oof. Helen is a 19. Goodness gracious. Mouse is
We rolled
also 11.
great.
So I need to know the.
I have a
modifier.
+4.
Looks like a
Based on what I'm
+4
seeing, I
both.
think we're both +4.
Yeah. Okay. So give me your con modifier.
+1.
Thomas.
0.
Okay. So Mouse goes first. Lightlight is not here. Alright. Okay, so that brings us to Helena first. What would you like to do?
I get to go first.
Yeah.
What?
Nancy.
Am I even 35 feet? Oops. Oh. I will move closer to it, and I should be within reaching distance with my great axe, right? Nope, I'd be 5 feet, only 10 feet. So I will throw a javelin at it.
23 will hit.
I think that hit.
It did. Go ahead and roll damage on it.
Oh, that was so close to 12.
And that is slash.
Because it was a 12. Yep.
Alright. Good hit. Alright, so you throw a javelin at it, and it sticks in between two of the metal plates in its back and lodges itself there. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I get a bonus. Yeah, I will go ahead and rage at it.
Alright.
That's all. I can't rage. No, I can't rage because it has to be a two weapon fighting. Is it?
Wait, what?
Javelin
No,
two-handed?
think so.
Rage is...
I know.
Rage is just
Yeah, rage is
An
just
action?
rage. Yeah. You just have to do damage or take damage
It's
on your turn.
I'm fighting that. Cat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go ahead and
It is a bonus
Rage.
action to rage,
Mhm.
which will have piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage against you.
what did that do? What did it do?
I don't know. That's
Oh, for rage.
yeah. Don't. Know
That's
what-
weird.
Yeah, that is weird. All right, so that brings us to Mouse with Thomas on deck.
okay. So I try to use the hide, the bonus action. No, not the one. Still. Oof.
You
I think
you're
I'm hidden.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll just short bow.
A 20 does hit.
And so 5. But I don't get my sneak attack.
All right, so you hit and it puts a dent in one of the metal plates and then bounces off, but it does do damage. Anything you want to do? Well, you've already done your bonus.
Nope, I used my bonus.
Do you want to move or do you want to stay put?
I'll stay where I'm at. I'm kind of trying to hide behind this bush, I guess.
Okay, that brings us to Thomas with the creature on deck.
Alrighty. Oh, sorry. That's Alina. I didn't. I thought it was like a rock formation for a second. Anyway, can I make it up? How do I ping? Ping. This to get into this field.
Make an athletics check for me. Or acrobatics, your choice.
Acrobatics is actually quite a bit better.
19, yes, absolutely no problem. You're able to just run straight up that hill.
Alright, so I'm just going to come over here and try to get a better angle at it. And I will go ahead and, well, first I'm going to use my bonus action and mark it with my hunter's mark.
Okay.
And then shoot it with my longbow.
Okay, so go ahead and give it the hunter's mark.
And
Okay, so
sorry, it looks like that first one is the actual one. Sorry.
okay, so 18 just misses.
Just misses. Okay.
18 misses?
18 just misses.
Oh, goody.
Got a high AC.
It's a giant steel bull.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that
does
is
miss.
my turn.
All right, that brings us to the creature, which being it is going to. You are the closest one, so it is going to run up to you, and it is going to use a gore attack.
I'm a barbarian. And I was made for this.
It's an 18 plus 8 hit.
Ouch.
Oh, well, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Damage. So that is.
Oh,
That is-
wow. Okay, he's doing math, y'all.
13 damage, which is piercing, so it is halved to 7,
It is halved, yeah.
and that's all it can do this turn because you weren't at least 20 feet away from it.
Small
That-
blessings.
Thank goodness.
Yes. So that brings us to Frydak with the lead on deck.
Okay, so Frydak, so just so I want to make sure, I can cast 2 spells as long as one is a bonus action.
As long as one is a cantrip.
Not a level
Oh.
spell, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I'm going to move up here, and then I'm going to cast Summon Beast,
Okay.
and, let's see here.
Dropped cows on the cow.
So I'm going to drop a wolf right next to it.
Okay.
Um,
Let me grab that real quick.
and it doesn't. So it actually uses a stat block for a bestial spirit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't use the stat block for the wolf, even though it's better because I have to use the stat block for the bestial spirit. So let's see here.
All right, and you dropped it where? Actually, no. I'm
Right.
Give you control of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right next to.
Go. All right, so you have control over it now.
Okay, so let's see here. Its AC is that, and its hit points is that. So it goes. It has the same initiative as me, and it goes on the right after I do. So that was a leveled spell. So the only thing I can cast is a bonus action, or as a bonus action is a cantrip, and none of my. Well, I can cast Magic Stone, but I don't think that's gonna
Thought you had Ice Knife.
do very much. No, Ice Knife is a leveled spell.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Does it say it's a bonus action?
what Magic Stone?
No. Ice Knife. Or what was the other spell you're wanting to cast?
I want to cast Sanctuary, but it's a leveled spell. It's a first level spell. Because I wanted to cast Sanctuary on
Does it say it's a bonus action?
Helena. Yeah, it says it's a bonus action,
Okay.
but it's a first level spell.
That's fine. If it's listed as a bonus action or it's a cantrip, that is fine.
Okay, so I will cast Sanctuary on Helena, and what that means is that let's see here. I'll go ahead and put it in VTT. You ward a creature within range. Oh crap, she's 30 feet. Did I move up far enough? Yeah, barely.
Yes,
Woo!
barely.
So you ward a creature with against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw, with the save being a 17. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay.
Let's see here. So then I'm going to. So that's the end of my turn, and then now my wolf is going to attack the bull. And it gets pack tactics, and so it gets advantage. So it's going to attempt a maul attack.
Okay.
Try.
Also,
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on a second.
Okay.
That was the damage.
We're not in the city though, so there wouldn't be a mall.
Also, what is the saving throw?
DC 17. A Wisdom saving throw 17.
Okay.
So first off, I need to roll. It uses my let's see here, maul attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit. Okay, so that's going to be a +6. So let's do roll 2d20. No, let's just do a d20 +6. And it misses. Awesome. So
Aw.
that's going to do nothing.
Yeah,
All right.
unfortunately it does.
And that's the end of my turn.
Sanctuary, however, is going to be a lifesaver for her. Literally. Okay, so that brings us to Alina with Helena on deck.
Oh, crap. I didn't even think about that.
What?
Because Sanctuary goes away when she attacks. I should have looked at the turn order. If the awarded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy or damage. Crap!
That's fine. She legitimately, she could stand there and draw attacks.
Okay. Anyway, Alina's turn.
Yep. Go there.
Go gadget Alina.
Here, right? I forgot where I put it. I think that was right.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw my hand axe at it.
Okay, what's the range on
60 feet.
that? Okay, so it is just in range. Go ahead
Nice.
and make your attack.
That's why I moved. It hits.
That's a crit.
It's a crit.
Nice.
Does that mean I rolled?
So
You just double the damage.
Yeah, double the
Or
damage.
it
So
for me.
that's, we'll use what it's got there. So that's 7.
Yep.
So that's 7 damage.
Very
down
nice.
here. Very nice. So that was your That was your action and your movement. Would you like to use your bonus action for anything?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Alright, in that case, that brings us to Helena with Mouse on deck.
I already know what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
I'm gonna rage at him. Smack him with my great axe.
22 does hit.
And
That does hit.
Yep.
10 slashing damage. Nice.
Don't forget to add your rage.
Oh yeah, add your rage.
Yeah. How do I?
It's just an extra plus. It's just an extra +2.
All right. Anything else you want to do? Your great axe is
Your-
a two-handed weapon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and remember, rage lasts until you either don't take damage or you don't do an attack. So you only have to rage once until one of those two things happens. All right.
Gotcha.
Do you want to move or stay put?
I'll stay put.
Okay. That brings us to Mouse with Thomas on deck.
Okay. Oh. So getting down the wall here, would that cost me extra movement?
It wouldn't cost extra movement. It would just be an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, I will do acrobatics.
Oh yeah, no problem. You just jump right off the wall.
And I am going to...
I'm jumping off the walls again. Whoa.
Whoa! Oh gosh. I should have moved behind him.
Do you have enough room to move behind him?
If I had my feline swiftness, I could have. Which I could use feline swiftness. It's just... I don't think it's even a bonus action. I can just use it.
Alright, so unfortunately that does miss. It clangs off the armor, swings just over Helena's head. Doesn't do any damage to her or the creature. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action? You have a dagger, you've got 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, I got a dagger. I'll try that.
Okay.
I don't have it listed.
Easy day. There. Now.
So I don't think I'll get... Is it I don't get proficiency modifier? I think that's how...
If you're a rogue, you should still get proficiency with a dagger.
Well, not as a bonus action for a second attack, though.
You get
No,
dagger doesn't matter when you're using it.
Yeah, it
If you
doesn't
get
No, I know, but I think you need like a specific feat to use your proficiency on your second attack without having that specific abilities.
not that I've
No.
ever heard.
No, that's...
I mean,
It's just a
It
straight
is.
roll that goes across the same way.
I'll find the ruling, but I'll just go what you say.
Yes, that's it. Since you have 2 weapon fighting, you can still use the proficiency. It's still the same attack roll.
So it would be +4. No, +6. Nope, still not gonna hit.
Nope. Clangs off the armor. Alright, that brings
I
us
guess that's it.
to Thomas with the creature on deck.
All right. Yeah. I'm just again gonna move just kind of up here a little bit and take another shot at this thing
Okay.
with my bow. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna miss again.
And I shot, and I missed, and I shot again, and I missed again.
Not fire.
Apparently, we know what would happen if I had one shot or one opportunity.
Right.
Oh my gosh, no.
So, fired off the longbow, and it clanks off the armor on the back and goes flying out into the woods. Anything else you want to attempt to do?
No. Nothing else I can do.
Alright, that brings us to the creature with Frydak on deck. The creature is going to... It's going to do a hoof attack on Mouse. That's a 16 plus 8 to hit. So it's a 24. And...
I was going to use a spell, but that's not going to matter.
What spell?
A shield would give me +5 to AC, but
Would that bring you above 24?
nope. Would put me at 19. So not worth using it.
Don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was the roll.
Alright, so that is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I wish I had uncanny dodge.
You're not far from it.
No.
Alright, that does end... Actually, no. The beast is going to... move to there, which is going to draw 2 opportunity attacks on it. One from each of you.
Yeah.
There it is.
Make it up.
Alright, so 10 piercing.
I don't know why I rolled that, but okay.
Alright, and that also hits. Another 10. This is starting to look hurt.
I'm raging, so you gotta add 2.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Alright, yeah, it's starting to look hurt. It's not on its last legs, but it's definitely looking like it's taking a few hits. Alright. That does bring us to Frydak with Alina on deck.
So it ran away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cast a 2nd level guiding bolt on this thing.
Okay.
Finally. A 28.
That will hit. 18 radiant damage?
Yes, sir. 18 radiant damage.
Alright.
And is it still alive?
Oh yes, it is still alive.
Alright, so Bestial Spirit has 30 movement. Let's see here. So yeah, I can definitely catch up. So the wolf is going to run up. And it does not get pack tactics, but it will attempt to do an attack. 13. That's going to miss. Awesome. Thanks for being useless.
bites on the heels of the metal, and it just can't sink in.
Helena got hurt, didn't she?
Yes, Helena and Mouse
Uh,
both been hit.
Helena and Mouse. Between Helena and Mouse? Who's hurt worse?
Definitely Mal.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause Helena
You've taken
negated some of the damage.
You've taken 11.
Yeah.
All right,
You
so
took
I'm gonna,
11, so
as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on Mouse. The range is 60 feet, so I'm plenty far enough. So that's gonna be 13 points of healing for Mouse.
Yeah. Bring me all the way back.
completely healed back up.
And that's it for my turn.
All right, that brings us to Alina with Helena on deck.
I'm gonna move again, because I'm pretty far away.
Okay.
Oh, I can go right up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Can I get my axe out? Is that
You
an axe
can do a
bonus?
strength check. I'd say
Does
that would
that
be
count?
interaction.
Oh, okay, cool. Considering that's stealth, that might not help. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get your axe out with that. Barely beat it, but yeah, you can get it out with that.
I'm gonna get my axe out, and then let's see. This one hits from all, so I'm gonna hit it with my rapier this time.
Okay.
Hopefully. Never mind.
It
Uh-huh.
clangs
That is
right
really-
off the metal armor.
So that was actually a misclick. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Within range. I'm checking. Where are all the people at? Over there. Someone there. I think I'm good for now.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Helena with Mouse on deck.
I'm going to run after the bolt. And I'm going to swing my great axe.
That hits.
I'd say that hits. Oh my gosh.
All right, so
3
7
damage.
3.
Or plus 7, sorry. I forgot about the plus 4. So that makes it 7.
All right. You swing in, and it finds purchase on it. Cleaves, and you see some of the plates starting to fold up and bend. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
No, not right now.
Okay. That brings us to Mouse with Thomas on deck.
Okay. So she's gonna go right behind. And rapier. Nope.
Bounces off. Alright, and your bonus action? Oh, wait.
Do
You're
a-
flanking. You've got advantage. Oh,
I
wait.
rolled twice.
He did no advantage.
My second roll was even worse. Oh. Would I get advantage for the bonus one too?
Yes. As long as you're flanking, you have advantage.
Oh. Either
Okay,
one
so
hit.
that does hit.
This should only be. Should only be a D4, I think. So. Ooh, 3 damage.
Alright. So the rapier bounces off, but the dagger finds purchase. You reach in and hit the same spot that the axe just cleaved up, and you bend the plate back a little bit more. And it's definitely starting to look hurt. Now it's Thomas's turn with the beast on deck.
All right. Question: How flank? Well, I guess that doesn't really do anything anyway. So I'm gonna come up here. Do I need to do an athletics check to get down that hill?
Yes.
Or
It's not-
acrobatics
it's
if I
not a bad
could.
one. Yeah, no problem at all.
Great. So I'm gonna do that. And now that I'm here, I'm going to swing my short sword of vengeance.
Alright.
And that's going to miss. Short sword is one-handed, right? I'm assuming, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so then I'm also going to swing my mandible sword as my two-weapon fighting.
Okay.
And that will definitely miss.
Yep.
Uh,
So you watch Thomas jump down the
So,
hill
yeah.
and take 2 swings at this bull who, as he's swinging, kicks back and hits the 2 swords with his hooves. Alright, anything else you want to attempt to do? Any movement or anything?
Nope, that's everything I can do.
Alright, that does bring it to the bull's turn. Who is going
This
to...
episode should be called Swing and a
Yeah.
Miss.
So it's going to move back here, which is going to draw 2 opportunity attacks from you and you.
Not me?
And, well, yeah. The 3 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Isn't there 4 of us around him?
There's only 3 of you that it ran out of combat range with.
Oh.
And there are 5 of you around it.
Yeah,
Hi,
Lee Mouse. What in the world?
Oh, I forgot about that thing. Okay, hold on.
Thomas, you're using the mandible sword?
Wrong swing.
Oh.
Does that? I mean,
Wow.
well, it doesn't matter.
Rapiers are
Never
not
mind.
doing all that well. 2 natural ones. Alright, so the 3 of you go to swing at this thing at the same time, and all of you end up clashing swords against each other and missing. With it pulled back, I need all 4 of you and the wolf to roll a con saving throw for me.
Oh, great. You said
Helena
the
just
wolf
kind
too?
of sees this disaster happening and just looks at him in disbelief.
Alright.
What am I?
17.
Alright. You're rolling a constitution saving throw, Alina.
Oh god.
How do I put my digital dice in dice jail?
I knew as
Alright.
I knew as soon as we saw the statues that this is what the Constitution saving throw was going to be for.
So, the bull exhales a green gas in a 30-foot cone towards all of you. Thomas, you are restrained, and you are slowly turning to stone, starting at your feet. Helena, the wolf, Alina, and Mouse, you all made your saves, so you are able to shake off the effect and continue fighting. That does...
Where's Helena's roll?
Oh, yeah, where is Helena's roll? For some
Oh,
reason,
I was supposed to do a roll? I didn't hear
Yes.
that. Constitution save, right?
Yep, Constitution save.
You're a barbarian, you got this. Oh, never mind.
Dice jail. Hold on, I gotta do a circle.
Alright, so you are also slowly turning to stone and are restrained. That brings us to Frydak's turn with Alina on deck.
You're right. I'm gonna have to get up close and personal with this thing, which means I'm gonna do something I don't want to
I'm
do.
busy now.
So I'm going to walk up here, and then I'm going to place my hand on it, and then I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
25.
That will
I guess
definitely
so.
hit.
That's 14 necrotic damage.
Right. How do you want to take this thing out?
I want to put my hand on it and then watch as it disintegrates in front of my...
Alright, so Frydak runs up, sticks his hand on the shoulder of this bull, and where his hand touches, the metal starts to rust and disintegrate across the shoulder. The beast lets out a cry and drops. The cry
Do they
doesn't sound like it has any life to it. It just sounds like a construct as it's falling apart. And it drops and falls to pieces.
So here's the question. When it drops, do Helena and Thomas still keep turning into stone?
Helena, Thomas, I need you to make another con save for me.
Alright, dice. Alright, that's it. I'm out.
Thomas,
Just gonna roll a 10.
You're able to force back the petrification process. Helena, it makes its way up to your waist. I need another con save from you.
Oh,
and you're the
bloody
barbarian.
red-looking beard testing
You have the most constitution. You got this.
I know. I got a +6. What's going on? Hold on. I'm gonna turn the other way this time. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Click the mouse with your other hand.
Unwinding yourself a little bit.
Go.
There it
There
is.
we go.
Alright.
There
In your
it is.
rage, you're able to push it back and force it out. And you do not turn to stone.
Okay,
That
can
was
we
your
do
last
like...
check before you did.
Can we do
I
some sort of
figured.
check on this thing to see if we can gather something from here to make something to fix the rest of the people?
Yeah, you can attempt it. Go ahead and roll
Like a medicine check, maybe?
What thing?
The remains of the bull.
It didn't disintegrate the entire bull, just a shoulder piece.
Oh, okay.
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay, come on. 16. Please tell me that's good.
16 is not bad. Does anyone want to assist him? Give him advantage or...
I get a
Also
+2, so if anyone has better than a +2,
For investigation?
yes.
Yes.
Get a -1.
I actually have a +5.
Yes.
I barely got more.
All right. So, looking at the bull, you do see the gas chamber that is built into it.
Okay.
That has 2 separate chemicals that mix in to produce this gas. So you're able to procure the two
Separate chemicals.
chambers, the chambers with the chemicals.
Okay.
So you have 2 separate chemicals that, when mixed together, produce a gas that
Petrification.
can do petrification. You can take that to someone to attempt to.
Yeah, but the only person that we know is all the way back in Talahara.
Well, to be fair, we haven't talked to a lot of people in Shortcrest.
This is true. But you can take it to somebody who can try and reverse engineer it and come up with an antidote, or
Yeah.
you can
How-
also
we-
use it.
We rode the cart out here, didn't we?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
can we? How heavy are these statues? Can we load them up and take them back into town?
So they are heavy. They're extremely heavy. They're solid stone statues the size of humans.
Okay.
That being said, Frydak, you found the 2 chambers. Mouse, you find something different with your 17.
Mhm.
If you will check your journals,
Yeah. So this is basically like a signature,
this
like a
is
brand.
this is a brand emblem. With a 17, you would notice this emblem twice.
On each chamber,
No,
or
one on the bull.
one on the bull, but where's the other one?
On a creature that's bending over attempting to pull vials out.
Oh,
Whoa! What? Perception?
where is this located on Frydak?
This is located on his back, on his upper left shoulder.
What? He's gonna reach and throw it down. Try to grab it and throw it down.
No, this is a brand. This is engraved into you
So
and
like
the bull.
this is not something that you
What?
would see.
This is not something he would have noticed. This would be something that you notice. This is a brand that has been engraved into both the bull and Frydak.
So I'm gonna point at the symbol on the bull and ask Frydak, does this look familiar to you?
No, why should it?
And she's not sure she wants to tell him.
What? Why would I? Can he pick up the section of the bowl that has this icon on it?
Yeah, it'd be easy enough to remove one of the lower flank plates that has it on it.
Because I want to take that plate. Because I don't. Why would I know what this is?
Well, it's a construct like you are.
Are you sure? I'm gonna roll insight on her.
Okay. So, Mouse, I need you to roll a deception check, and Frydak, you roll an investigation. Insight. She's
Okay.
She's hard to read.
I guess that makes sense. Just, I don't know what this symbol is. I mean, it looks like 2 keys. So he'll take that plate with the symbol on it and then put it in his one of his compartments along with those
You can
2
put it in the
chemical
bag of
chambers.
holding.
Okay.
Because it's probably heavy.
It is a fairly heavy piece of sheet metal.
Okay, so we'll put that in the bag of holding, and can we head back to town and see if maybe there's someone in town that's like a alchemist or something?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Or a what's that fancy word for somebody who makes potions?
Alchemist?
Yeah, it's
No,
alchemist.
it's a,
Or apothecary?
that's the one I was thinking of.
That's more of the establishment.
Yeah.
Like a
Well,
pharmacy sort of situation.
Helena and Thomas, what do y'all think?
Yeah, I mean, we should probably head to town and investigate this. We also should let them know what's going on and that everybody that's a statue is, in fact, a person or creature that existed. And
Yeah.
And maybe we can
hopefully
find
we
someone
can help them.
who can take these chambered things and make a potion to get rid of petrification or something.
Definitely.
All right.
Because
So-
that was not fun.
Oh, does anybody else? How's everybody on health?
I'm good.
I didn't get hit
Light items in
since
your
last June.
I'm
what?
only minus.
Yeah, I think Helena
not
is a little
hurting.
down.
Okay, so I have one more first level spell slot, and I'll walk over to Helena and do a cure wounds for 10 points of healing.
That's pretty good.
That's more than
Yeah, but I rolled a 1.
That is.
But
more
I
than
don't think
enough.
she was down that much.
Yeah, she
No.
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I
only
luckily
down
got
7,
a
so-
+9 to my healing, so
All right.
and now I am out of spell slots.
So we are going to take a short
Thank
break.
you.
Short
Okay.
bio break. All right, we are back. So what would you all like to do?
Go back to town, see if we can find if anybody's an alchemist or anything.
Okay.
Yeast. Until Jerkface that we solved another one of his problems that he didn't know was happening.
Excuse me, we need a
Demand
full metal alchemy.
compensation.
I'm working on it. Hold on. For some reason, it's why is it? Oh, that's interesting.
Suddenly, we get swept into the void.
Yes, indeed.
I did not draw
Hey,
a
this
card.
looks familiar. Isn't that right, Helen?
Well, this is interesting. The town has gone away for some reason.
What did you do, Light?
There we go.
What happened?
Found it.
You said it before I could unmute.
Oh,
Hey, listen, they all get to see what we saw.
Come on. Get over there. Thank you. Hit the page. Alrighty. Okay, so you all make your way back to the town, which is not a difficult trek. It's just outside of the town, anyway, where all the farms were. And you're going to attempt to find an alchemist?
If there is one in town.
Or some sort of healer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either an alchemist or someone who's good with potions.
Okay, so let me go ahead and get rid of this. There is not a listed alchemy or healer shop. You are welcome to ask around if you'd like, or if you want to go talk to Adram and ask him.
Yeah, we can talk to Adrian,
Okay.
tell him what's going on, and
All right, so Adram does let you know. Our current alchemist is actually my wife, Sybil Borelli. She would be back at my home at the moment.
so the statue out on the road is indeed Edmund. We found a large metal bowl that had been turning people into stone, petrifying them, and we have some items that we retrieved from the body of this metal beast, and we believe that those items can be used to cure that petrification, possibly. So if there's any way that you can lead us to your wife, so that hopefully she can make some potions to heal the people and animals that were turned by this metal monstrosity.
Absolutely. I'll take you straight home, introduce you, and see if she can get started on that. So he leads you
What's
to...
her name again? I'm sorry.
Her name is Sybil.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so he leads you to his home and introduces you to his wife. As when you walk in the home, you see a 5'8" athletic woman with long, straight black hair, blue eyes, pale skin. She looks at you and then looks at her husband, a little confused. Says, honey, what have you brought these people into our home for?
We understand that you are knowledgeable in the ways of alchemy.
Oh, yes.
We fought this bull, and I was afraid. I was petrified.
I see. Okay.
You kept thinking how you could never live without her by your side.
And we were wondering if you could do anything to help the others that were petrified by the bull.
Oh, I see.
After we defeated the bull and I pull the chemical chambers out and show them to her, we found this inside the bull. There seems to be two different chemicals that when they mix together, it produces this green gas that petrifies people. And I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what different liquids are inside the two containers, but I'm hoping that you might be able to use one or both of the liquids to craft something that might be able to unpetrify people.
Well, I can certainly
If
take
that's a
look at it.
possibility. And then I'll hand the chambers over to her.
Okay. She looks at them. She kind of shakes the chambers a little bit to get an idea of what's in them.
When she shakes them, Frydak's gonna kind of take a step back. Like, whoa. Easy there.
Oh, it'll be perfectly fine. I'll go ahead and start working on this. And, did you need any of the antidote, or is it purely our townsfolk?
I mean,
Just the townsfolk.
yeah, as far as we could tell, the only
Once-
people that were affected there was 3 people that we saw, a cow and a couple other animals.
Crow and
and then
If
a
you come up
rabbit.
with an antidote, I would like to take some with us. Maybe a few doses.
Okay.
and then I'll direct
should take a few
Adram to
days.
where the 2 statues were.
Well, there's 3 total.
Right. Because he already knew about the one, so I would
Yeah.
direct him to the other 2 that we found.
All
Helena
right. Well, that is
1.2.
that's very unfortunate, but hopefully we can get this sorted and get these people back into their proper forms. Not so hard-faced.
I'll kind of start to look around while he's saying that. Do we see Light anywhere? Has he rejoined the party?
You would be able to see light. The town doesn't have a whole lot going around,
Right.
so line of sight is pretty easy. As long as he's not inside of a building, he would be easy to spot.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
You're very welcome.
I was being extremely sarcastic and talking to my companion. Thank you.
Oh, to light. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, what all would you like to do now that you've made it back to town?
I mean, we got that. Possibly got that. She said she has to work on it for a couple days, and I'm sure that we don't want to hang around while she's doing that. So, do we load up with the supplies and continue on towards the next town, looking for that meteorite or whatever?
What time of day is it at this point?
So this is day 3 of travel.
Mhm.
So it would be very, very close to nightfall at this point.
So I
Wondering
wanna
if
go
we
up
should
to
have a good night's rest in Shorecrest since we're here.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Do you guys have any other ideas for supplies besides the mining equipment that might be useful? I mean, I don't know what
If
else.
there's, we don't know what's happened. We know that something fell from the
Yeah,
sky.
I don't
So
really know what to expect.
if there's, I do think mining equipment, maybe a cart. If there's any first
second
aid
card,
they can
somebody said
spare,
something. Ooh, some healing
maybe like
potions might
healing
be nice.
potions or anything like that might be helpful if there is any.
Okay.
That'd probably be good. Yeah.
Now, that being said, while you were gone, Light, what did you do?
Me.
I procured some sending stones.
Okay. Any other gear?
Just basic provisions.
Okay, so just like food,
Food, tent.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay. So gathered sending stones, basic provisions, and worked his way back to meet with the party. So are you all finding a place to rest?
What about receiving stones?
Is there like an inn in town?
Yes.
Well, for them.
Now, when I find the party, I want to ask what happened, where'd they go, and if they found anything interesting.
Yeah, while you were playing, we found a giant metal bull and we killed it, and we found out that that's what was petrifying and turning everyone into statues. So thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Oh, we didn't know we were gonna find anything.
It doesn't matter.
Frydak, I've never seen you so angry.
I just.
So where's the bull?
It's in pieces. We did find one piece, and then we. Do you want to show him the piece that we found with that symbol?
Yeah.
Maybe he knows what that symbol is.
I'll show him. Well, yeah, I'll pull it out of the bag of holding.
Hey, I've seen that before.
Where?
You.
What?
On you.
What are you talking? Where?
I fly around the back to him and poke him in the shoulder. There.
So Frydak is desperately. He looks like a cat chasing his own tail, trying to look at
his
the
own
back of
shoulder.
his shoulder blade. That symbol is on me?
Yeah, right there.
What? How is that? how is that symbol on me? Could I roll some kind of check to see if I recognize that from anything from my limited memory of Onyx?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a history check.
Awesome. I get a +0 to history, so
Woohoo!
4.
No, you don't remember anything relating to Onyx with that.
I mean, the only person that I can think of that possibly could have put that on there was Onyx. But I thought he was in the Elderwood. What is he? I don't understand. And then he's just gonna... Frydak is gonna walk over in front of the inn where you guys are gonna be, and then he's just gonna... as much as a Warforged giant 7-foot toddler can, he's gonna like sit on the ground in front of the inn and just kind of picking up pieces of gravel and sticks and stuff and throwing it, and you can tell that he's very conflicted about some things.
Mouse is gonna go over and just pat him on the shoulder consolingly.
Is it the shoulder with the mark on it?
She's not gonna be deliberate about it, but maybe. I don't know. Which shoulder is it on?
I think he said it's my right shoulder.
On the back, upper right.
When Mouse gets over there, he's just gonna quietly say to her, I haven't seen Onyx in over 2 years. And if he had something to do with this, I just wish I knew what was going on.
If he did, maybe he didn't have a choice?
So what if someone decides that they're going to take out the rest of his creations and they come after me?
Maybe he's close by and we could find him?
I don't think he wants to see me. I think that when he looks at me, it reminds him that he failed. And
Did he make?
It seems that he gave up on you too soon.
Dude, I burned down an entire forest. He built me to protect the Elderwood, and I burned it down. Because I didn't know what I was doing.
But that's the thing, you didn't know.
It's not like you did it on purpose.
It was my first time. It was my first time.
Elena walks over and pats him on his head.
It was my first time casting Control Flames. I started with Produce Flame, and then I had it in my hand, and it was small, and then I tried to throw it, and it just started catching everything on fire, And then I tried to use control flames, and that just made it worse. And no matter what I tried to do, every time I opened my hands, the flames got bigger and spread farther, and before I knew it, I had burned the entire forest. That's why I don't use fire spells at all. I won't, because the last time I did it, I did that, and then he told me that I had to leave.
So, out of curiosity, why would your creator, who seems to have a problem with burning down a forest, create a monster that would turn people to stone?
See, that's what I don't know. He was a druid, and historically, druids hate metal. That's why whenever I made my studded leather armor, whenever I that's why I used the dragon bones for my leather armor, because he taught me that druids don't use metal unless it's a weapon, like my moon sickle. That's the only thing metal that I have. Druids don't wear metal in their armor. They don't use metal shields. The only metal that they have is they will occasionally have one metal weapon, like my moon sickle.
Maybe he had one
It
large
makes
gold
no
weapon.
sense. It makes no sense for him to make something out of metal that hurts people. Unless I didn't know him at all. Unless I didn't know him and he is not the person that I thought he was. But the only person that I can possibly think of who might have put that on me is Onyx. Because when he found me, so he told me that he found a metal warforged and that he removed all the outer metal parts and just kept. I do have one small part of me is metal, and the very inside is my corpse, like my heart. That is metal, but he rebuilt the rest of me using ironwood, and it doesn't make
The
any
part
sense.
that has the
part that has the
symbol,
brand is
he did make.
ironwood. Yes, because he druids take regular wood and they bless it to make ironwood, and that's what he used to create me. That's why my armor plates are so strong, because they're made of ironwood. And if that brand is on the ironwood, then it had to be him.
I think we still need to go and figure out what came from the sky. But
Maybe
our next
Yeah.
trip may want to be back to your home.
I don't know.
And that may be painful for you, and I'm sorry, but that's
But my
where we
home
may
is a
be needed
long
right
way
now.
from here. The Elder Grove is a long way from here. So why is that bull here? That makes no sense.
Something definitely isn't adding up.
Out
The
of-
Elder Grove
out of
is way in the east.
RP. Out of RP, do we know what? Like, do we know the land well, or is it like, have we like would Frydak know where his home is, and would I know where my home is based on where we're at right now?
So you would, just like anybody who travels on vacation, you would know where home is. You're not going to be familiar with everywhere.
Sure.
But-
No, that makes sense.
But the places you've been, you would be familiar with. And you all started relatively close to this town anyway, because that's where the
Okay.
place where you all met up was.
Got it. Okay.
Though 2 of us were teleported there.
Yes.
Well, I was too, actually.
That's
Oh,
what she's
wait.
talking about. What? Actually,
Well,
no, she
I
was
meant
talking about,
Light and Frydak. I forgot
So-
Thomas was.
Where was I in relation to the Elder Grove whenever I found Light for the first time?
So,
Or do I even know?
in relation to the Elder Grove?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Because I know that the Elder Grove is way in the east. By the mountains.
About a month's travel off.
The Elder Grove is about a month. So I was about a month's travel from the Elder Grove.
Yes.
So and so we're about a month and a week from here.
Yeah, roughly. And that's,
Yeah,
that's assuming you take boat to cover a small gap.
Yeah. The Elder Grove is and I'll go back into RP now for a moment. The Elder Grove is like a month's travel from here. It's a long way away. And if that bull is here, and if the symbol is what I think it is, then that means that Onyx is here. I mean, we still have an obligation to go and do what Zoris asked of us, but maybe on our way back through Shorecrest after we investigate, maybe we can search around here some more and see if we can find more evidence of this.
Yeah.
I do wonder what our investigation is going to find. Is this the only sighting, or did this come from the sky?
And if that bull did come from the sky, then that makes me a whole lot more scary, don't you think? I mean, what happens if I one day just start going crazy and burn up everything else? Because that's stupid. Can I take that panel off of me?
Is that a question for the DM, or is that a question?
That's the question for the DM. Can I take that panel off of me?
Technically all your panels are removable. You wouldn't have anything to replace it, so there would still be a chunk of your armor missing off of your shoulder. Of course, you've got 2 dragon skulls that cover up the majority of that, so it wouldn't be too big of an issue.
I'm gonna take that panel off of my shoulder, and then I'm gonna give it to Mouse to put in the bag of holding with the other one.
Okay.
I don't want that on me anymore. I don't want
So
that to be who I am.
let's tuck it away.
Though it's probably pretty late, we should probably go to bed. Which is kind of Frydak's way of saying it. He doesn't want to talk anymore. Because he's very upset and he's confused. Okay. Very.
I think that was the point. All right.
Beard, I have a question. I am looking at the map,
Okay.
and I kind of remember where we were at the Talahar. Where did we travel from there? Like, where is Shorecrest from there?
Shorecrest is due west.
Due west. Is it the thing marked on the map, or is it something not marked?
It is marked on the map. Part of your provisions that you will be picking up tomorrow is a marked map.
Okay.
Handy.
Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead
Ooh.
and show to players.
Ooh.
So you all now have a full map. You can click and save that and zoom in on it all you want.
That's not letting me zoom in as much as I want.
No, you have to click and
Excuse
save it
me.
onto your computer first, and then you can zoom
Oh.
And now you guys can see way over in the east, close to the
Can
darkened
you
domains.
share that in
in. Discord?
Yeah, I can do that.
Discord? Okay, great. Just
I'll
because
put it
I am
into
not
the-
currently on my normal computer.
Yeah, I'll put it in the
Right.
general, the campaign 2 general chat.
Great.
All right.
So he's gonna sit outside the. He's gonna stand up a little bit, sit outside the tavern, and go 6 hour thing.
Okay. All right. The rest of you go inside of the tavern, which just has a sign hanging out front that says tavern. This is a very small town, so they don't really waste time with names. They don't get a whole lot of visitors.
Guys, I searched long and hard and found the tavern.
Good job.
Is it really only a month's travel?
If you do straight line, it is about a month's travel. The distance from Telehar to Shorecrest with no issues is 3 days travel. So using that spacing, if you use a straight line and didn't hit any kind of obstacles, which is very unlikely. If it was perfect conditions, it's a month's travel. To the edge of the
Where
Elder
is?
Grove.
Sorry, what was the name of the place?
His
Grove,
home is
okay.
Elder Grove, yes. It's in the Darkened Domain.
Got it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot to that map.
Well, I know where he ran into me at.
Yeah.
Where did I run into D-Wilds?
Actually, Dewalds, you would have been up in the forest outside of Telehara.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where you all met, because you teleported about 5 miles away.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot more sense now.
Uh-huh.
That's not going to be fun.
Why is that not going to be fun?
Just the likelihood of when it would happen.
Gotcha.
Wait, what?
All right. So the barkeep,
Secrets.
make sure that you are all fed.
Secrets don't make friends.
And that you have a room. It's all put on Zorus's tab. And you are able to complete a long rest with no issues.
Oh,
What
we
if
weren't trying to
wanted
drink?
beer?
You are welcome to try and drink if you would like.
I
Helena
Mouse
wants
Yeah.
beer.
is abstaining.
So I'm gonna talk to the bartender, see what the strongest thing they have is.
Helena
Okay.
goes with Lightlight. She needs a drink after almost being petrified.
Oh, no, I was going to talk the bartender into making sure that was your drink.
Thanks.
Okay, so Godiva kind of looks at the back shelf, says, "We don't have much in the ways of selection. We do have ale. We have a couple of small imports for the more higher class, higher paying customers, but it doesn't get used much. We do have the import of, well, Dragon's Blood Ale, but that doesn't go out very much. Not many people call for that. I'm not even sure it's still good.
She'll have a glass of that.
Are you sure?
She loved it in the last town.
Oh. All right. That would be a silver for a large shot of the Dragon's Blood Ale.
Helena takes it and throws it back.
Okay, you know what to do. Beat an 8.
What is it again? I forget.
Con.
Constitution.
Which you've done so well with today.
Yeah, I have.
I'm gonna take a shot too.
Okay. Barely. You're starting to feel that one.
Another.
Oh boy. All right. That's a silver each per shot. Or is Light taking care of all of it?
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Another shot each.
So, whenever Helena yelled out another, it kind of Frydak became curious,
Okay.
and so he went inside to where they are, and he's just kind of watching them.
That is a nat 20.
All right. So a 19 and a 20 so far. Now 14. You are both feeling good, but Helena, you've apparently built up a resistance to this.
I need something stronger.
Well, we do have one that's a little bit stronger that we call Black Dragon Spit.
Interesting.
It's not got the best
Give it a
flavor.
go.
Do I see Frydak walk in?
Perception check. Or actually, what's your passive perception?
10.
I mean,
10?
Frydak's pretty loud. He doesn't really.
This is true.
You
Yeah,
might
you,
felt him walk in by the vibrations of him walking.
yeah, you would probably see
Right.
Frydak come in. Alright, so Black Dragon Spit, it has a higher DC. Especially considering the fact that you have already had 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots. Yeah.
Because the other one was an 8 and then a 10. The base stat for Black Dragon Spit is a 13.
So, I point at Frydak and I say, one for him.
What's happening?
She's gonna dump it on his head.
Well, he's also a construct. So, 20, you're still good. You had to beat a 15.
So do they hand me a shot?
Right. Frydak's immune to poison, if I remember correctly.
Yes, but does that mean alcohol as well?
It does. You would be able to take these like a champ.
Okay, so he just takes a shot, kind of looks at it, and basically he just starts copying what Helena does. And so he just puts it in his mouth and throws it back and sets the glass down. And then just looks around. Is that it?
Helena just laughs at it. This isn't doing nothing to me. Another.
You're definitely feeling something, but it's not taking you down. All right, another.
Yeah.
Another of the black dragon.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Oh, do I test?
Nat one.
Right.
And then Frydak just takes another shot and just watches.
Like a champ.
What is going on
This
right
is
now?
not going down tonight.
No.
This is what you save your rolls for?
Please.
Yeah, not keeping her from
Not
turning
to
to
get it.
stone. No, keeping her from getting
Oh.
drunk.
Right. Here.
Yeah, I heard that all the way from the other room.
Yeah, but this is when fun times are had.
Now, this is several shots in, so you are starting to feel it, but you haven't lost it yet. You take another shot, it's going to be a 19.
At this point, Frydak just kind of leans over the bar and grabs a bottle and just starts chugging it.
That's
What?
You're gonna have to pay for that. That was several shots. Luckily, it's a cheap bottle, but that would be about 5 silver for what you just down.
Helena throws him a gold piece.
Oh,
Well,
that'll
Frydak
take
was
care of it.
reaching it. He was in the middle of reaching in and taking out 6 pieces of silver and putting it on the counter.
Oh, I got you, buddy.
I don't like the silver ones anyway. And he kind of leaves them on the counter and puts his hand back on his little money compartment. And then he just keeps drinking the bottle.
All right. So, do you tempt fate?
I want to prod her.
I'm gonna walk over to Helena and just say, I think it might be time for bed.
I want to try and persuade him to join us.
Oh my goodness.
I'll walk up to Helena and say, I'll do it if you do it.
So, is our party just going to get wasted every episode? Because
Sounds like it.
I smell pyrite.
Our characters might too.
Ooh,
Okay, come on. Let's
I
get
smell
a
pyrite
nat
right
20.
now.
Nat 20.
15. Well, Thomas, what do you think? I'll let you set the DC on that, since it's your character.
To be honest, I don't feel like a 15 would quite do it because I was very embarrassed and unhappy with myself after the last.
Even with Alina saying she's going to join?
Even with Alina, to be honest, I would probably try to persuade them both to not do it. But
weird.
Can I roll perception? Or not perception, persuasion?
Warforged.
To Thomas. See if I can add on the lights.
You can attempt to peer pressure Thomas, yes.
Warforged are immune to disease, not poison.
Not poison? Okay, then I need...
They get advantage against poison, but they're not. They're resistant to poison, but they're not immune to poison.
Okay. Well, in that case...
And by this time, he's drank probably... He had 2 shots of the one, and he's drank another half bottle of whatever whatever he grabbed from behind the bar.
Yeah, so with advantage, I need you to beat an 18.
On one roll or multiple rolls? Because
On one.
I know he had 2 shots.
We'll do it as one. We'll see how you're feeling after you grab the bottle.
20.
You are still all right. You are just lubricating your gears, apparently.
So he just kind of looks around. He's like, "This isn't that hard," and he just keeps drinking.
Okay. Yeah. Add 2.
Had 2, so now I have to beat a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling advantage.
While
Natural
he's doing
20.
this,
Oh.
so while he's doing that, I motion to the barkeep to for 2 more shots, one for Helena and one for Alina.
Are they doing shots of the really powerful stuff?
That's a good question. What did
Oh,
you
that's what I motioned for.
Okay. Well, Helena, you know what you gotta beat.
Oh,
After he
My
pours the
first
2
one,
shots, Frydak puts the bottle down that he was drinking and asks the bartender for the bottle that he poured those 2 shots out of.
I need to see who.
Oh, this is gonna be
I
bad.
need to see who's going to persuade me more, Alina or Tom.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
persuading too.
Alright, so the 3 of you contested
And you have to beat my
persuasions.
AC.
Another one?
Gotta beat my AC.
Well, yeah, you're going for Helena right now.
Yeah.
It's gotta beat your AC, is that what you said?
Yeah. No, I'm just. Oh well.
Alina got it.
Thomas, can you beat that?
Paladin silver tongue.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Thomas rolled a natural 20 on his persuasion.
Oh.
I think he just straight up walks up and takes it out of her hand.
At this point, I think that's
As you
probably
finish a
what
drink
happens.
IRL.
I just downed the rest of my alcoholic drink. So.
But wasn't Thomas trying to tell you not to?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is in real life. Sorry.
So is Frydak able to get the bottle away from the bartender of the super powerful stuff that he was pouring everybody?
The bartender will offer it to you as a bottle. We'll give you a warning. This is not something you want to chug.
He immediately just says, "Okay," and then just starts chugging it.
And lets you know that it's 2 gold for the bottle.
And then he he reaches into his little thing and brings out 3 gold and puts it on the counter.
All right. Oof. All right, so
Helena looks at Thomas and says, "You're right. I think I should go to bed."
all right.
I'm drinking the shot.
Hands the shot to Alina. So if you're drinking 2 of them, then you need to beat a 15.
Okay.
And
What do I need to roll to beat? Because I'm
Frydak.
drinking the bottle.
Frydak, buddy.
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Frydak,
Oh no.
you're gonna max out the con save. You have to beat a 21.
A 21? Alright,
Yeah.
rolling advantage. I rolled a 20. So you guys watch as Frydak grabs the bottle and then he puts it in his mouth and he tilts his head back and he's chugging. And then all of a sudden he just and just leans back and hits the ground. Like flat. His joints don't. It's like a big statue just fell on the ground. And the lights go out and he is out.
Yep, and alcohol starts leaking from his joints.
I did not
Helena
mean to roll
looks at
that.
him and says, "I'm not dragging him up the stairs."
I mean,
All right, and then Alina.
Can you make a
9.
portal?
With that 9, you take the shot. You look around. Look very dizzy. Your head starts to spin, and you fall on top of Frydak. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you go to bed? Those of you who are still awake to be able to do so.
Here's a
I'm
question.
glad I listened.
How strong is that tavern floor?
Oh, that's a good point.
Bored.
Because that's
Is it a
500
wooden
pounds
floor?
that just slammed into it.
Because when he
Yeah, that's a wooden floor.
hit that floor, oh my gosh, just he go through the floor?
So before the
You put a dent in the floor. So the floor crack and where your back hits, it sinks in about 2 inches.
so I want to attempt to pay for what I owe before the barkeep notices that he's put a dent in the floor.
All right. So, go
So
ahead.
how much do I owe?
Well, let's see. How many shots was that?
It's like 6.5 plus the. I mean, basically, it's a bottle because I took. Well, I paid for the bottle that I was drinking.
Yeah, you paid for the bottle. So,
And somebody paid a gold.
yeah. So
Yeah,
honestly,
I paid a gold for the
you're
first
you're
one
only
he
looking
drank.
at you're only looking at like 8 silver. After everybody's already dropped what they've dropped.
Okay, so I hand the barkeep 2 gold and
Thank you
go
very
off to the
much.
room. Oh,
Barkeep.
thank you for the entertainment.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you? The sober one.
I'm not sure this gentleman is going to be able to be moved.
He wouldn't be the first one to sleep off a night on my floor.
Is that okay?
Yes, as
You
long
say
as
in or on?
on my floor. Oh, I see what you mean by that. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Well, at least we have a good carpenter in town.
I hope this will make up for the troubles, and I hand him 10 gold.
That'll more than make up for the trouble. Thank you, sir.
Is there a blanket anywhere?
I will actually pick up Helena
Okay.
and carry Helena upstairs to one of the rooms that I'm assuming we rented out a few rooms or whatever.
I think he said Zoris had covered your stay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Zora's covered the
Yeah.
stay and your provisions. The alcohol, on the other hand, would be on you to pay for.
sure. So yeah, so I will. I'll lay Helena down in
But
a room and then head.
somebody needs to cover a Frydak.
Well,
Make
you
it
can do whatever you
cold.
want. I'm
Frydak has a
taking care of
cloak
the
on.
unconscious one. I can move.
So Frydak has a cloak on. Mouse is just going to arrange it so it's like around him, covering him up.
Can someone pick me off of Frydak? That'd be pretty cool.
Are you
Sorry,
on him?
Alina's what I meant.
Passed out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Alina's what I meant.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
was mixing up
I
names.
felt-
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I apparently fell like on top of him.
Yeah,
well,
so
better than
I would have
under him.
picked up Alina rather. Sorry,
After
and
one shot.
carried Alina to a room, and I would have definitely like motioned for Helena to head upstairs as well, but you're still able to walk, so
Helena's
Yeah,
at least able
I
to
feel
fly.
you.
Mouse will stay
So I
downstairs with Frydak.
I help Mouse put the cloak around him, make sure he's okay. Then I go upstairs.
All right. With that, you all are able to. Okay. All right. Light. Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh no.
He's robbing Frydak.
Helena, make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Not
What?
Frydak.
What?
Me. Perception.
He's not a very good pickpocket, apparently.
Oh well, I'm too drunk to tell. Probably.
No, you
No,
beat it.
no. You
I
beat
wouldn't get advantage.
He's
no,
apparently
because both of you have been drinking.
I had 2.
I know, and I saw what your scores were versus hers.
Mm.
So, Helena, as you're walking up the stairs, you feel a thump in your pocket as Light drops one of the sending stones into your pocket.
I
And
look
then
at him and say,
looks like he's trying to sneak away.
"What are you doing, Light?
Oh, just making sure I'm not the only one that has one of these.
What is it?"
A sending stone.
Okay. And she just walks off and goes to bed.
Alright. And with that, you are able to complete a long rest.
Does Frydak get a full long rest, or does he get a point of exhaustion?
No, he'll get a full long rest. You got knocked out. You're asleep.
All right.
You're as asleep as it comes.
Yeah. You are involuntarily asleep. The best way I could describe what happened to Frydak is a Windows update.
Do.
That sounds accurate.
So in the morning, Frydak is going to wake up and realize that he is no longer vertical, that he is now horizontal, and he's going to realize that something happened. He's going to stand up and kind of do like a systems check almost, where he's going to move his arms around and make sure everything can move. And then he turns and he looks and he sees a Frydak-sized dent on the floor. And he kind of looks around and then he puts his hand down and casts mending on the floor.
So when you stand up, like Mouse was laying on your torso, like cats do, and you basically
gosh.
like throw her off.
Oh, sorry, Mouse. I didn't realize you were there. And then he casts mending on the floor, and then he just walks out of the bar. Or the tavern, or whatever.
Being the only one that didn't drink, I would actually try to get up
Mouse didn't
before
drink
anyone
either.
else.
Okay.
And I actually want to go see. Oh, what was his name? The guy in charge, Adrian. And I'll ask him if he has any. If there's any kind of trusted courier in town.
Trusted courier. Okay. Let's see here. It would entirely depend on where you're wanting the courier to take this. If it's by boat, we do in fact have couriers. If you're looking for one to travel overland, we're a little small for that. We're more of a trading port.
More of a trading port.
Unfortunately, where are you attempting to go?
I was hoping to send something back home, which unfortunately would be a land journey. So I guess never mind. But
well, you are going to Verdorn, correct?
Yes.
yeah.
Well, it is a much more established town. They have plenty that can take care of you there.
Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for the information.
Oh, you're very
And
welcome.
then I would head back to the inn and probably order breakfast for everybody and wait for them to join me at a table.
Okay. Before you leave, Adram hands you a large sack full of the provisions that you have requested. So you've got a town map, or not a town map, I'm sorry, you have a world map. You have several pieces of mining equipment, pickaxes, just any kind of gear that you would typically have whenever it comes to mining. You've got extra rope, about 150 feet in 50-foot sections. You have water skins that are full of a mixture of water or ale, depending on the water skin. You'll have 6 of those, 3 and 3. And you have some hardtack, so some dried fruit and grains that are packed into hardtack bars for rations as well.
Lift bars?
Pretty much.
Got plenty of those.
So, since
The ones
that-
we have are meaty.
Right. So sends that with you to meet
Okay.
up with everyone. You order
Oh.
breakfast.
While they're eating, Frydak is gonna pull Mouse aside for a moment, and he's gonna. So, I think that something may have happened last night because there's gaps in my memory bank. Like there's certain sections where I just, because normally when I go into my 6-hour rest, I can see and hear and everything that goes on, but there's several hours where there's just darkness.
Oh, you had some adult fun time water. And it
Okay, I
does
do
let-
remember drinking from a bottle of something that Light and Helena were drinking.
Yeah.
Did that make me black out?
Yes. Maybe don't take anything from Light.
Yeah, I should. That was dumb. That was dumb. Thank you. And then he'll go outside and stand outside the tavern again.
All right. So you all finish your breakfast, start to meet up. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 5 members of the party. Yeah, there we go. 5 members of the party that meet up outside the tavern. As you step back, you see Light coming from the far side of the town, coming back in your direction. You've all completed your long rest, you're well fed, you're ready for the trip ahead, and you have leveled up.
What?
Yay!
You've leveled up.
Oh, really?
Yes. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yay!
Huzzah!
The proficiency
Black-
bonus increase, I believe.